1,000 million moments of fulfillment is what makes me a humble billionaire. 1,000 million life lessons that were learned and applied is how I reached fulfillment. Allow me to share some of those life lesson stories with you. Welcome to Storytime, Episode 3 Preview from the No Advice Needed podcast. I am 12 years old. I just passed 6th grade. It's summertime. I'm going to this free inner city summer camp that was sponsored by Sacramento State University. It was called NYSP. Hundreds of kids from junior high and high school attended this summer camp, and we got bused there every day. My confidence at that point in life was at an all-time high. I loved basketball. I loved rap. I was a black belt in karate. I was the first black student body president of Jefferson Elementary School. And now, me and my friends were headed to junior high. To me, junior high was the land of pretty girls and school dances. Summer camp was just an intro to all of that. Every day, we got bused from our neighborhood in Natomas to Sac State. Every day at the bus stop and while riding on the bus, I was socializing. I was confident, funny, witty, charming, and extremely inappropriate. I was flirting with cute girls while being as fly as I could be. Early stages of a humble billionaire. Not so humble then. All of this led to me getting a girlfriend. This wasn't my first girlfriend, by the way. Earlier that year, I was going out with a 6th grade girl. I completed the official, will you go with me? We were boyfriend and girlfriend for a long time. We lasted 3 whole weeks. With that 6th grade girl, I was introduced to French, if you know what I mean. We were sitting next to each other on a bus that was headed to Yosemite Park on a class trip. I love Yosemite. We made out for about an hour. During that time, that was the best moment of my life. One day later, while we were at Spider Cave in Yosemite, I love Yosemite, the same girl I made out with sent her cousin to break up with me. I went behind the tents and I cried for about an hour. I hate Yosemite. That was old news though. The new news at the summer camp was this cute girl that liked me was going into 9th grade. We rode the same bus to and from the camp. I knew what to do from there. We sat next to each other on the bus and got to know each other. A few days later, will you go with me? It worked again. Every day when camp was finished and we got dropped off by the bus, we would stop by Fort Natomas and make out. She also parlez-vous French. She spoke French as well. My ego was so high. Sometimes I would brag to others like, yeah, you know I'm only in 6th grade and I got a 9th grade girlfriend. You see me, bro? Tell me I'm not tight. Back then, tight meant, you're winning, you're dope. It doesn't matter. Every day I was with that girl, my ego got bigger and bigger. Not to mention, me and my homies got 3rd place in a summer camp talent show. We did a dance routine to the Another Bad Creation song, Aisha. We had backwards overalls on and everything else. One dude in the group stole everybody's solo signature dance move during the solo part of the song. He later became famous in life. That's a whole nother story. We got 3rd place in the talent show. And once again, I was filled with confidence. While we were waiting to get on the bus that same day, I heard rumors about my 9th grade girlfriend. I walked up to her and she told me that another girl was talking mess about her. The other girl was also in 9th grade, and she rode on the bus with us. My girlfriend was tall and skinny, and the other girl she was beefing with, she was tall and heavy. I told my girlfriend, don't worry about it. I'll handle it. When the bus came, we all got on the bus. Me and my girlfriend sat in the back. The other 9th grade girl was in the aisle walking towards us. She was getting loud and she was talking mess to my girlfriend. Of course, I had to say something. I stood up, I walked up to her, I looked the girl dead in her eyes and loudly said, "Shut your mouth before I put hands on you." I'm paraphrasing because I was definitely cussing her out. In my experience, usually that was enough to make people back down because I was known for being good at fighting. The girl looked at me and got quiet. I turned around and started walking back to my seat. I was smiling while looking at my girlfriend. She smiled back at me. The other girl must have been scared or confused while she was being silent. I later learned that she was usually the aggressor that got people to back down in conflicts. Well, while I was walking away, she broke her silence with multiple fists to the back of my head. Whop, 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 whop. I got the brakes beat off me. I fell down into my girlfriend's lap, and the other girl just continued to punch me. Have you ever seen someone get beat up while their head was in the lap of their girlfriend? Some older guys on the bus came to my rescue and broke up the fight. They picked me up out of my girlfriend's lap and escorted me to the front seat of the bus. The bus ride home was painful, not because I had 3 big knots on the back of my head, not because I was crying a lot, and I was crying a lot, not even because I had to sit up front next to the bus driver for protection. The bus ride home was painful because of all the whispers and laughter that was going on behind my back. I got dropped off at my stop. As the bus was leaving, the older kid that helped break up the fight stuck his head out the window and yelled, "It's okay, bro. She was hecka bigger than you." That made me cry even harder. As I walked home, I was alone, humbled, and changed. Based on this story, guess which life aspect the next episode is about. Will it be mental, physical, spiritual, social, cultural, or aspirational? Sincerely, John Joshua, 2 first names, no middle name.